Well, this was a little uneffective since we ended up, or I should say by we, I mean Sega and PSO ended up having a little bit of drama going down that kind of have changed the course of the game as a whole this week for NGS. And today we're going to be talking about everything and that is happening, and this is very time sensitive, so make sure you don't go anywhere. But before we hop into all that, welcome back to your number one stop for PSO2 New Genesis gameplay how-tos and all that jazz. And it's like 22 degrees in here, I'm freezing, so let's get on into this. And also thank you everybody that's supporting for this month. We will go more than that in a bit, but let's discuss this. So to start off here, the maintenance have been moved up a day, which there are reasons, which we will get to in a moment. But the fourth part here is mainly a PSA. If you got anything that need to be taken care of before the maintenance this week, make sure you log in, because the schedule have been changed to Monday, the 24th of November, and we'll be starting at 6 p.m. running to midnight Pacific time. So, at least for me anyway, that is called 8 p.m. All the way to 2 a.m. So that once again will be roughly about 6-hour maintenance, and would be happening on Tuesday like normally, but as you can see, it have been moved up 24 hours. And some of you might be wondering why exactly moved this up, what exactly is going on, and well, that is where the PSO drama comes in, which is of course tied to the Ordinal Tower Rank 7 arc records that is happening, or was happening at least up to now, with of course a very specific record being tied to, of course, getting your hands on a crap ton of badges by just taking part in Rank 7, which is mainly, of course, tied to some abuse that was ended up being found and taking part in here, which is, of course, by figuring out how to get enemies, or mainly bosses, to spawn outside by dragging them away and making them fall to their deaths. Ended up kind of throwing the leaderboards all out of whack here. And since this update was going to be the update, well, we were going to get all rewards, especially since that one, if you saw my video about it, went into how you could get so many by, of course, doing this on every single class, as well as doing it in co-op. But thanks to the bug that Sega had found, they ended up just deciding to just reset the whole event. And of course, any person that was found taking part in the bugs ended up getting a 7-day suspension. And I know there was some, like, allegedly rumor going around a permanent ban, but once again, that is allegedly. But as far the majority of it have been verified, it seemed to be roughly 7 days of ban for taking part in it, which kind of opened the whole discussion about it bans should be going out to obviously game bugs that people just find, might it be on pulpit or accidentally or on pulpit, which is a whole nother discussion. But let me know in the comment how you feel about people just discovering a quicker way to do something that is all about time and leaderboards to get it done. Let me know in the comment your opinion on that. But nonetheless, that went into play. So if you did take part in the leaderboard itself, it had been reset. But as far of everyone that already have taken part in it, just know if you took part and you unlocked the title for doing this on all classes, or you got your hands on any of the achievement or quests, they will stay. Do not worry, you will keep your title, you will keep your quest progress if you are taking part in the limited time task. It is just mainly the leaderboards itself that it, of course, being resetted. But for everybody that did take part into it that ended up not getting banned, do not worry. Sega is, of course, looking at some compensation for you all. Who know what it will be, as stated in the article. As of now, there is no exact date beyond coming soon. So if you took part, it looked like you will be getting something. Will it be Star Gem? Will it be, you know, some badges? We will have to wait and see. But nonetheless, that is kind of what's going on in it, which is extremely unfortunate because, let's be honest, this arc record is actually was fairly decent and was actually really nice to get your hands on so many badges. But sadly, it looked like this exploit had decided to make Sega shut down this whole event for the time being. And of course, since we were originally supposed to be paid out after the coming maintenance on Tuesday originally, it seems a little suspicious that, like, more than likely this is probably the reason that it got put up a extra day to, of course, finalize all this stuff before, I guess it accidentally thought sending out badges, because as we have seen from previous scenarios, certain quests seem to pop up on timers, and sometimes Sega forget to remove them, as we've seen. For, if I remember what I think was like the release date for Cavalry, like some quests. And no, it was actually the tower defense in, I believe, Retain. That was what that ended up leaking only because of that type of issue. So more than likely, this update is to kind of rectify that and hopefully not randomly give people badges that should be banned. So nonetheless, once again, don't forget, maintenance is later today if you are watching that video live, so make sure you get in there, get your stuff done. I will, of course, be hopping into PSO today, so at the time you're watching that video, more than likely you will go ahead and always see a schedule out, a live stream here on YouTube, as well as over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn, where we're going to be hopping into PSO, getting all stuff done before the maintenance kick off, and of course answering any questions. And of course, a little small tangent here. If you're interested in, of course, playing PSO2 in VR, I got a video coming very soon on that. So make sure you do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells so you don't miss out on that or any other PSO news. But for me, I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting for November over on patreon.com/Maconn, subscribing over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn, or by hitting that wonderful join button here on YouTube. Thank you, my dudes, and Luna, appreciate you as well. And with that, I will see you all in the comments.